Hello everyone and welcome to the KMTRADERS channel. So we're looking at the US dollar to the Swiss franc. Just wanted to show you what we're looking at here before we actually talk about the entry points. So on a high time frame, we've just got this wedge pattern here, but a flat line wedge. So this is where the baseline is flat, and we have a descending triangle, descending wedge line here. So typically, what we could expect is a push to the upside or a push to the downside. It really just depends upon where the price actually ends up breaking first. So we're looking at the period here where price is showing some strong rejection here. So we do have bears coming into play here. So there's actually two approaches that I wanted to share with you. And it really just depends upon your own risk tolerance as well. So we have an entry point where we're looking for buys within this red zone here. So we're looking for price to pull back within this range, show some sign of rejection before we look for that momentum to the upside. So if we're able to push and have a strong enough momentum to close above here, then that'll be of very good significance, and we could be looking to again target the short-term range with this top level. But for the conservative approach, it would be actually waiting for price to break out of this top line wedge and push above this zone here and pull back into this range before we push further high. So again, the entry point would be around here. So it really just depends upon your own risk tolerance and your conservative style, well, your preference in trading really. So this would be a more aggressive, this would be more conservative. So I hope that kind of makes sense where the two entry points are that we are looking for. So this aggressive range is between 0.96858 to 0.96735. Of course, if we do get that momentum, we'll be looking to enter within this range. Of course, your stop losses will vary upon your own entry points, but the first take profit level would be just over 100 pips, so a nice risk to reward ratio. That's why we're sharing it. But again, the real factor that we need to look at is if this trend line here holds, and if there are enough sellers here, then we may not be able to get in a good enough entry here, and we could actually look at potential switching of our bias. So if that does happen, we'll of course provide that update for you, so you won't be on the wrong side of the market. But for the time being, we are looking for buys within this range here. So again, if there are any changes with our bias, we'll of course provide that update. But if you are new to this channel and you are a new trader, we have a Telegram group chat. That's probably the best place for us to showcase all of our ideas and keep you up to date. We just show you all of the charts that we look at, and we also present some important news on a day-to-day basis. So you could actually learn something, and it could actually help you with your own trading as well. So if you haven't done so already, I highly recommend you to join that group. If you do have a question for us and you'd like to ask us something in particular, more than happy to help anyone. All you have to do again is just come forward to us and message us. Our handle is @KMTRADERS. Again, just come forward to us and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. And of course, if you haven't done so already, make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel for all of our future analysis videos. So thank you very much for listening, guys. I'll see you in the next one.